everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a pick a card all about September predictions. This is going to be for September 2021. Also, if you want to make it a timeless reading, you are welcome to, but this will be aimed at September 2021. So we're going to be looking into your love and career, possibly if that's going to come up, or abundance, whatever wants to come up, those messages may be there for you. We have group number 1 with a pink opal, group 2 with a chalcedony, group number 3 with the opalite, and group number 4 with the tourmalated quartz. So please choose your group now, and as usual all the timestamps are down below in the description box and in the comment section down below if you want to see which timestamp is for your group. And also all of my rates and everything for my crystal shop is down below as well, and I will be doing sales and things like that on my crystal shop, so just have a look out for that. So let's get started. Start with group number 1. Hello group number 1, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for being here. Let's get started with your reading, my lovelies. So you guys chose the beautiful pink opal. I feel like it really matches my nails. It's pretty much the same colour. So I do sell pink opal on my shop as well. I do sell like taller towers, so I really love pink opal. It's such a lovely crystal. So let's have a look and see what's happening for you guys in September. So the main one is bravery. So we're going to get a couple more cards and then we're going to clarify it with some more oracle cards. So let's get you a couple more. Let's see what else wants to come out for you, my lovely group number 1. So we have bravery, we have protection, and we have truth. Okay, so this feels pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We also have serenity. So after all of kind of the protection, the truth, and the bravery, your main aim of the game is to have serenity. Your main aim of the game is to create serenity. The flower of lavender is very much about serenity. It kind of reminds me of spas, and it's a very relaxing kind of flower. It's very much, it's used in a lot of scents. It's used in like essential oils and burning oils and things like that. So what this is saying is, where is peace being taken away from you? Where are you not giving yourself the time of day to really look after yourself? And it's really interesting that we have this card because we are going to pull some love cards as well, some self-love cards. So I feel like this is very much quite a fitting card for you guys. So we have bravery, protection, and truth. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's really about trusting yourself and trusting yourself in situations, because I feel like there's a lot of truth coming out, and I do feel like worldly there is a lot of truth coming out as well. So just keep an eye out for that if that's something that you're interested in looking at. But I just feel like for a lot of you guys, you have basically protected yourself for a lot of your life. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you felt very much like a protected person. You felt like you were never kind of aware of situations, you were never told what was going on and things like that, always kind of felt a bit left out. So I feel like in September there's a massive sense of you stepping out of your comfort zone and learning about yourself and revealing truths about yourself and picking up on like shadow work and shamanic work and deep healing and dreams and all that kind of jazz. So I feel like there's a massive part of you that's coming out, the truth is coming out for you, and I feel like September's going to be a massive sense of revealing, and a lot of it is Virgo season, Virgo and Libra season. So Virgo is very much, Virgo and Libra are different types of perfectionists. Virgo is very more of an internal perfectionist. Libra is more of an external perfectionist. So Libra is very much about like aesthetic and kind of the truth about like relationships and having things like being all lovey-dovey and lovely because it's ruled by Venus. But then Virgo is very much it is a sister sign of Libra, but Virgo is very much a very sensitive sign. It's very much about kind of being included, very much about having things kind of perfect and aligned. And because Virgo is such a sensitive sign, you may just be feeling really sensitive this month, but I do feel like it's a good thing because you're seeing things much clearer and you're giving yourself like a lot of that love back to who you are. And I definitely feel like it's fitting that I picked those self-care cards. Like I was really drawn to pull from this deck today, the Sacred Self-Care Oracle. I was really drawn to pull from this today, and that makes sense because it's Virgo season, so it's very much about self-care and health, and it's ruled by health. So I do feel like that's quite fitting. So we're going to pull some cards for you. We're going to pull some self-love cards for you as well, but I want to pull some oracle cards around just any kind of events or anything you need to know around this month. So we have Sage. Sage your home and personal space regularly to expel any negative energies and to promote mental clarity. Why is that not sitting on the card? Cleanse, purify, and clear. Then we also have protection with frozen. That's really interesting. Guys, there's so much like not physical energy happening. So what I'm feeling is there's so much stuff underneath of what's going on within you. There's a lot of like emotional stuff and emotional turmoil and kind of dreams and imagination. It's very much the 12th house. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to get a lot more kind of love and things like that in the next month, in October. I feel October and November and December, there's a lot more physical abundance in that area. This is very much about like really clearing your space. Okay, so there may be a sense of a date coming. We have a truth with coffee. Okay, so there's so many different messages. Okay, so first of all, clear out your space. I feel like you're going to do a lot of clearing. I feel like you're going to clear out your space. I feel like you're going to cleanse yourself a lot. You're being very, I'm hearing like time out. You're kind of being very clear on your boundaries. You're kind of being clear on how you're giving away your time to people, who is entering your space. I'm picking up for this reading, I was going to choose a lot of purple, but I'm kind of like putting it in there with these cards here with the self-care. And I'm feeling like this month is very much about your third eye and the crown, like really getting a lot of truth downloaded to you. So we have sage, cleanse, purify and clear with bravery. So this is about really clearing out your space. This is about clearing out people who no longer serve you, or just really like being very careful and very kind of, I'm hearing meticulous, is that the right word? Like being very particular. I don't know if that's the right word, but particular about who is in your life and who isn't, and kind of being really careful with your energy. Like I just keep hearing this like time out, just like be careful of my space, like I'm protecting myself. And we do have that protection card. Someone or something in this situation has gone cold. Some things are meant to remain in a state of winter. Others can thaw out and be brought back to life again, challenge, break and dormant. And then we also have this card here of truth with coffee. So I feel as if a lot of you guys, there's going to be a massive truth coming out about somebody you know, or somebody who has been in your circle who isn't in your circle anymore. So it could be an old friend, it could be a relationship, it could just be a lot of truth is coming out, and you might be meeting up with somebody new who really makes you find a lot of truth out about yourself. I feel like it could even be like a counselor, it could be like an old friend. I feel like there's kind of like two versions of this. There's kind of like a lot of like, I'm picking up like a lot of gossip, kind of like Libran energy, very like gossipy, very much like kind of wanting to know everything about everything, and being really interested in other people's what they're kind of up to, and kind of being in the middle of something and really seeing the truth about somebody or a situation. And also there's the other opposite where you're meeting someone new who's going to give you a massive sense of like your life is suddenly like turning around and it's thawing out and it's defrosting almost. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. But this always gives me so much joy, because I feel like this, I mean I have Libra in my chart, so I love kind of like coffee dates and things like that, very kind of like, you know, aesthetically pleasing, cute things. So for you guys, I feel like there's definitely some catching up with somebody, and this feels really lovely. This could be an ex as well for some of you guys, if that's something you're interested in. If not, I do feel like it doesn't so much feel like someone new, but it feels like somebody's coming back from the past to kind of give you a second chance, like give the relationship a second chance, and it feels really good. Like it feels so divinely timed, and the truth makes so much sense because the fact that there's probably truth about the relationship that you didn't realize at the time. Okay, so we have write a gratitude list as the first one. We have nourish your temple. And then we also have watch a movie. So these are really, really intimate things. I feel like they're very much about doing things by yourself. And that's probably why you're kind of meeting somebody afterwards, because it's almost like you've kind of done a lot of the work. And of course, work is never really done. But I love the fact we have kind of these words kind of underneath, they kind of are sitting there. So we have cleanse, purify and clear with a gratitude list, number 55. Challenge, break, dormant, nourish your temple, and energize, chat, meeting, number 54, watch a movie. So you're probably going to watch a movie with somebody. You're probably going to chat and watch a movie with someone. You might actually even have a date. It feels like a friendship though. It really, really feels like a friendship to me. And it feels like you are really, it's just like light chatter. It feels really fun and energized. It feels like you're really getting energized by this person. Nourish your temple really reminds me that you really need to look after yourself. You might be really run down into the ground. You might be really suffering right now because you're overdoing it, because you're burning the candle at both ends. And Virgo season is all about go, 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 go. Like I have Virgo in my chart, and I know like Virgo is like go, 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 go. It's always going, like never stopping. And sometimes it does take me a while to kind of realize like, wow, I need to step back and kind of work on me, you know, like, and not that I don't work on myself. It's more about like, I need to slow my body down. Like I need to focus on my body. Like I'm very much in my head and my mind physically doing stuff. It's like my body needs some time to rest, you know. So writing a gratitude list, cleanse, purify and clear. writing down your thoughts is going to clear you out. And I also feel like I'm hearing headspace, like you're going to get more headspace. You might even get the app Headspace. There's also like a sense of like the moon here. You're really, really connected to the moon and that cleansing energy of the moon. Everything just feels very, very synchronistic in this reading. Okay guys, so let's get you some tarot and then we're going to clarify with the astrology cards. So let's see this one. This one really wants to come out. Haha, that's exactly what I was picking up on. Oh my god, that makes so much sense. That makes me so happy when things align like that. That makes me extremely happy. That makes my little tarot heart happy. Nine of Wands, the Lovers. Oh my god, you guys are doing so much relationship healing. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. You're finally seeing things really, really clearly. I really like this. This feels like a mysterious figure, like, but good. It feels like you finally found what the shadow is, and the shadow is that Hierophant. It's kind of like it was hiding in the form of possibly ex-partners, people who were really kind of felt like they were always in charge of you. Always felt like you never were in control, and you're now kind of not blaming yourself, you're not hating on yourself, you're really like looking at yourself. And then we have the Eight of Wands, so moving forward. So what I'm feeling, the Virgo season, it's really fitting with the energy that I'm feeling. It feels very, very like sensitive, like delicate energy, like kind of like tiptoeing, like do, do, do. So everything you're doing very kind of like strategically. It's kind of like, okay, I'm going to do some shadow work, then I'm going to do some journaling, then I'm going to do a run, then I'm going to do some cooking. And it's kind of like, you're very kind of like in your flow, which is really, really nice. And this feels really good. You're finally letting go of something that's old and outdated. And when you do that, hi, I literally just pulled this from the top of the deck. They were like, pull that card from the top. Basically, a lot of you guys are going to be meeting someone like by the end of this year, or by the end of, like by the middle of next year. This, I love the gold. The gold feels like very bougie, very kind of like this person is very, very high class. Like not in the sense that they're like posh or like proper, like, you know, but what I'm feeling is this person is just really, really, that they have very high standards, and they're very mature, and they're very sensible, and they're very grounded. They have such a Leo-y physical energy, like they have a very fixed energy. So they could possibly like a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or what was the other one I haven't said? Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Taurus. That's the one. They could also be a fire sign. This does feel like a romantic relationship because you're clearing out. It's kind of like friends first and then relationship next, which is so lovely. So let's get you some astrology cards. Oops. I'm hearing the light is turning on. I'm picking up on like I'm seeing a lamppost. It's like ding, the light suddenly comes on. So we have Capricorn, Mercury, lovely. I love this so much. Everything's becoming clearer. And what I love about this is, you know, when we had that chat meeting card, it's almost like you're clearing the past and there's making room for new. So this Virgo season, you're probably going to break some really intense barriers with yourself, which is so good. I want to pull a couple more. We have the 4th house. A lot of you guys are healing your relationship with family members who you live with. Oh my God, we have Virgo. Oh my God, that's amazing. Let's get one more. Sag. Okay, so this person that you're meeting or going to be around possibly might be a Virgo, a Sagittarius. You're doing a lot of like internal house cleaning. So literally your house, like your home, but also your body. You're doing a lot of things with your body in terms of like clearing it out and seeing where things go. It feels like a very relaxed energy, and the moon is really nice. This is kind of seeing things really clearly because you're clearing out your emotional self. What I'm feeling also is there's room to breathe. Like I'm hearing there's room to breathe, like your brain can think. It's almost like your brain can think again. So we have the Capricorn with a Sag. This feels like two very, very strong figures in your life are coming in. They could have Capricorn or a Sagittarius qualities to them. They don't have to be a Sagittarius or a Capricorn, but I just feel like this person is very, very kind of like they know themselves and you know yourself, and that's when you come together. And this is lovely because this is all about coming together, meeting and like chats and things like that. But the Mercurial energy with the 4th house, there's a lot of talking in your house. Like I'm picking up possibly a party, a wedding, ceremony, maybe even a christening I'm picking up on, like a spiritual ceremony, even like just hanging out with friends. I'm picking up on like a lot of Zoom calls, like trying to get people to come together and meet. If you can do that, of course. I just feel like there's this big change for you, and it's kind of, it does feel unexpected, but what I'm feeling is it's kind of like a build up. You'll feel a lot more clearer before this kind of comes in. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, guys. You know what, I really want to pull some dice actually before I go. I'm going to pull some dice. Oops. Just drop that on the floor. Drop it on the floor. Okay. We have Mars, Pisces, 10th house. So there's going to be a massive change in your career as well. Especially if you're doing a more holistic, like spiritual career, or you're wanting to do that. This is just confirmation to frigging go for it, girl. The 10th house is also masculine figures. So you're also... and also, it's funny that we have Mars because that's also masculine. So basically, your career is going to really amp up. Wherever you have Pisces, that's also going to amp up too. So that could be you have it in your birth chart, and if you don't have it in your birth chart, it will be on the zodiac wheel on your chart. So wherever you have Pisces, whichever house it rules, that's going to be where the energy is going to go to. And I also feel as if you're going to be healing a lot to do with your career and your masculine side, and also your relationship to masculine. It's all very much the same thing. It's all 10th house energy, and the more you do this, the more money you get, the more finances come in, the more in control you feel about your finances. But also your relationship to men is really going to be healed. So your relationship to your masculine is going to heal, and it's going to be really beautiful. So thank you so much for watching. Rates are down below along with my crystal shop. Have a lovely day, and I will speak to you very soon. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get started with your September predictions. So you guys chose the beautiful Chalcedony Tower. Chalcedony is such a lovely crystal for the throat chakra. Very fitting for Virgo season because Virgo is all about Mercury. Okay, so let's get started with the Enchanted Blossoms, and then we're going to have a look into your other cards here. So let's plot these over here. So first one we have is affection. Lovely. So you guys, such a soft energy for you guys. Virgo season I really love. It just feels so comforting to me. I have Virgo in my chart, so you might be able to sense that just by how kind of like, I don't know, relaxing readings are that I do. So the grace energy is also here as well. It just feels really, really lovely. It just feels so gentle. Okay, you guys are going to have a really good month. It feels so calm, so gentle, so easy. The grace, serenity and hope, it just feels like I've made it. Some of you guys are really going to be so abundant in finances, in career, just like whatever your goals are. I genuinely feel like you're reaching a lot of them. We have thoughtfulness, and then we also have, what's this one? Joy. Oh, that's lovely. So for a lot of you guys, you've been very conscious about where you've been putting your energy, where you've been kind of asserting yourself, where you've been kind of putting your joy, like how you've been giving yourself joy, like how has that been coming about for you guys. The affection and the grace is really lovely. This kind of makes me feel like a lot of you guys are going to get your nails done. I don't know why, I just saw like someone putting their hand out and then like just getting their nails done sort of thing. And this affection is you giving yourself lots of luxuries and lots of self-care. And it's really funny because I mentioned this in group number 1 as well. I was really drawn to use a sacred self-care oracle, and I never thought about it because Virgo is all about health, and this is very much about this self-care. And Virgo is very much about self-care. Like Virgo is very much around like vitamins and really looking after yourself, really looking into yourself, so things like that. So the fact we have some really like lovely gentle words really kind of reminds me that a lot of you guys are doing the work and you're really being gentle with yourself. You are going to manifest a lot of things that you've been really wanting, and things that have taken like 3 to 5 to 10 years to come. You are actually manifesting it now because it feels like you've done a lot of clearing. And for a lot of you guys, you could have a lot of karma around health, and I'm not going to go into health because I don't do that on this channel, but you may have had a bit of health issues recently, or could have gone through it in the past, and through that you have rediscovered how to look after yourself, and it's actually been a blessing in disguise, which I know sounds annoying because if you have been going through it, I'm really giving my heart out to you there, giving you a hug. But it just feels like it was meant to happen so you could clear something about your body. And if you're very sensitive, you most likely have gone through health problems, because you know, sensitive bodies, it can be really hard on the physical body when you know, you're a soul ascending into a human physical body and you're very sensitive. It can be really hard on the body. So it's really important for you to look after yourself, and it's really important to slow down, okay, and really kind of look into your energy. And sometimes it can be quite, you know, when you first start doing it, it can feel quite tedious. It can feel like, oh, I don't want to do any more work on myself. But when you start to do it and you lean into it, it doesn't feel like a chore. It just feels like living. It just feels like doing your daily routine, you know. So that can be anything. That can be checking in with yourself emotionally. That can be unsubscribing from people that aren't very nice, on following people who aren't like vibing with you anymore. It could be deleting apps from your phone. It just feels very much like a digital detox, and a detox from things as well, like clearing and sorting, which is very Virgo as well. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, we got the soulmate card. Oh my god, that's amazing. So that's what I was feeling. I felt like there was something here that was showing up around kind of like your progress, like how you've been progressing forward. Wow, you guys are getting everything. You've got finances as well. We've got 6, 49. And I do very much shuffle these cards pretty well. So you guys are getting so many. Oh, you guys have got such an interesting reading. So we have 49, 35 and 6. And I feel like 35, this feels so Peter Pan. Peter Pan kind of freaks me out. Does it freak anyone else out? I kind of found it so creepy with like the lost boys. That's just like my nightmares. But basically we have spiritual body, astral travel, and remote viewing. This is beautiful because basically all that kindness, when you have unconditional love for yourself and you're being really kind to yourself, it basically shows in your physical body and in your energetic body. Like you're allowing yourself to bring in much more because you have the space. Okay, so we have finances. You will reap the reward of something you've been working towards, which is exactly what I said. Yes, working towards and patiently waiting on. Your perseverance will pay off. Prosperity, windfall and abundance. And then we have soulmate. This connection involves a close friend, a romantic partner or tribe, twin flame bond and soul family. Is this a relationship? Yes. Okay. That's interesting. Is there a friend in there as well? They're saying no, it feels more like a love. It's more of like a love connection. It feels more sexual. Okay, so it's more of a sexual connection. Okay, so for a lot of you guys, relationship, okay, new relationship. For a lot of you guys, if you're not comfortable in any connection you're in right now, that's probably not your person. I'm sorry, they're just something they're telling me. Like, I'm here, just cut the shit off. Like, be very, very clear on it, and don't try to drag yourself into it and wait and like see what they're like. And most of the time your intuition is correct. You know, your intuition is correct pretty much 99.9% of the time. It just can be confusing to figure out, is this my intuition or is this anxiety? Like, what is this? And some of you guys, oh my god, the next person you're going to meet, like in terms of like a sexual connection, wow, like their eyes are freaking intense. Like I'm seeing this like almost scorpionic Capricorn Aquarius kind of like, I'm gonna look into your soul, girl. Like that kind of energy, and it feels beautiful. It feels like, whoa, this is otherworldly, you know, which is funny because you have the astral travel. So a lot of you guys, you're going to be meeting your person in the astral realms, and then they're going to come in and you're going to be like, I know you, girl, and they're going to be like, I know you, girl. And maybe you're not going to talk like that because that's me just being sassy, but for a lot of you guys, you're going to know this person already, and the finances are probably going to improve a lot this month as well. Ooh, oh my god, guys, this is so okay, I literally have no words. Okay, sorry, I'm like keeping you on. Okay, guys. Okay, let's just like prepare yourself for the next card, okay? Literally, what have I just been talking about? Okay, sorry guys, when this isn't an 18 plus reading and we've got a booty cheek, I'm just going to leave it there because it isn't just to do with that, you know, it isn't just to do with intimacy. But can we just appreciate the fact that I literally just said about an intimate connection and we literally have this card, and I have no other groups in this video have this same cards. So thank you, universe, for clarifying that. Love you very much. Clean your space, yes. Okay, I'm just getting really excited. So we could actually swap these around as well, to do with like the connecting with the cards underneath. But a lot of you guys are slowing down, which is great. There's actually, what's really interesting is what I'm feeling is you're actually getting a lot of money and a lot of finances, but it's actually slowing you down because you're no longer chasing your dreams. You're no longer chasing money. You're no longer chasing anything. You're just like, nah, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But this is gorgeous. Wow. You are going to be like a little sexual bomb, sex bomb. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's just like, wow. And even if you're not interacting with anyone and you're like, Vicky, and you're like at the end of September, like, Vicky, I did not interact with anyone. Girl, did you look inside yourself? Did you do something for yourself? You know, I just feel like a lot of you guys are just getting really, really intimate, and it feels beautiful. So this feels like I'm feeling myself. I feel freaking great. And you're having so much abundance. It's almost like you feel so freaking good, and so many more people are drawn to you. It's like a ripple effect, you know. It's like you work on yourself, you get more emotionally open and more vulnerable, people are drawn to you. People are more drawn to you, you feel more good, you feel unconditional love, more abundance, you get a home, you get, you know, new things, all that jazz, and then you kind of expand in your life. It's like a ripple effect. It's kind of like when you plop a pebble in the water and it's like ripple, 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 ripple. It's like that. So 46, 44, 9. A lot of you guys are just feeling really grounded. The number 44, I love. I just love this card. It's just so pretty, and it's just, oh, I just love it. My Scorpio-ness is like, ah. I'm getting really excited. Can you tell, guys? Some of you guys are buying new crystals, candles, getting a tattoo. You're also getting a new house for some of you guys. You're also cleaning your house. You could also be getting new windows, new doors, something to do with your doors and windows. Also, when I'm hearing when you choose when you deliberately choose something about your home, it really reflects in what's happening in the future, or also what's happening in your current emotional state. So say if you're getting new windows, it's because you're opening, it's like, you know, when people say like, if a door doesn't open, open a window, kind of like that sort of thing. Or like opening doors, kind of like abundance. It's like the next door is going to open. If you're something is changing with your doors or your windows, or something like I'm hearing about wind chimes, like you're putting things near your windows. This is basically the universe. It's kind of like you trusting that things are opening, like things are opening up, sort of thing. If that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. A lot of you guys are just trusting in the unknown as well. But I love this. It's like you're entering a new phase, which it feels so beautiful, and I love it. A lot of you guys, with your cleaning your space, especially with the cleaning the window situation, it's like you're seeing things clearly, like you're allowing things to be cleaned and be seen more. It just feels so sexy. Like, I love this group. This group is, you guys are on point with your energy, honestly. Even if you're feeling like poop, like you can just expect to just, you know, you can expect new good things to come in. And also this is just your sign to give yourself a bit more love this month, even if you're feeling a bit poo-poo. Giving yourself a bit more love is going to really help you to just be in that energy of passion. And that sexual energy isn't just about that, it's about creativity. It comes from the same chakra, of the sacral chakra, but it's basically about you just finding yourself, and you're no longer feeling excruciatingly uncomfortable, like gritting your teeth. You're no longer like gritting your teeth around people, because you're no longer around people who make you want to grit your teeth. You're also around a lot of sacred spaces. A lot of you guys are meeting up with new friends, making new friends. You're also in your heart chakra a lot, so you're going to be vibing with a lot of new people. There is definitely some new people coming in and a releasing of the past. And then we also have the Chariot, which I feel like is upright, and the Temperance is upright. So a lot of clearing, a lot of things balancing themselves out. Let's get one more. Justice, lovely. So I love how we had Temperance and we also had Justice, which I feel like are very similar cards. It's very much about you guys balancing things out, and you're very aware of where things are in your life. Like, you're no longer kind of like, yeah, well, I don't think that person's good for me, but I'm going to stay with them anyway. It's kind of like, no, I know this person isn't good for me and I'm not going to stay with them anymore. Or this person's amazing for me, I'm going to keep them in my life. You know, you're being very clear and you can see things clearer. And this is about truth being revealed, which is really nice. Is there another card under there? No, there isn't. Okay, that's just my eyes. Okay, so the Fool and the Empress, this is lovely. This is like feminine power. A lot of you guys could be working with females a lot in your career, or in your even in your love life, especially if you are into females, you're just kind of around a lot of feminine energy. You could just be how you have a lot of feminine friends or female friends. There's just a lot of feminine energy, and I always feel like Virgos are quite a feminine sign. Not to say it's female or masculine, it's that feminine energy of like the Virgin, which is funny because we had that sexual energy, which is so ironic. So I love that. So Luna, and we have Sag, and we also have Venus. I feel like a lot of you guys are meeting someone new, very fiery. It doesn't have to be this month, it could be in the next few months. I'm picking up on December for a lot of you guys. But there is a massive windfall of abundance coming towards you. And I'm not just saying it, like I literally, I feel it. I'm hearing, my guides are just saying, please say I'm not just saying it, because I genuinely feel like, no, I'm not just saying it. Like, I just feel like I had to clarify that, because a lot of you guys possibly have felt like, when is it going to happen? When am I going to get abundance? When am I going to get my career? When am I going to be seen in the world? You're going to be seen, because basically you're really looking after yourself. And the Sag energy is very much like, take your time. Nothing has an expiry date. That's kind of what I'm hearing. Like, nothing has an expiry date in terms of like emotions. If it's there, it's valid. If it's coming up, it's valid. Okay, that's just what I'm feeling. And the Venus card is so sexy. It's like, I'm really feeling myself. And guys, I feel like a lot of you guys have done a lot of Venus work, because you've done a lot of work on your Venus sign. So wherever that is in your chart, that's what you've been doing. You've been working on your relationships. I'm hearing no more bullshit, not in the mood, done with it. And the Fool card is very much about you starting anew, because you're seeing things clearly in your relationships, and there's no kind of like disarray. I'm hearing disarray, conflict, confusion, things like that. There's no more of that. I'm just hearing no more. I can't deal with it anymore. So anyone who's not in your circle, bye-bye, bitch. Goodbye, sis. No one likes you, so bye-bye. That's you talking to the nasty people, by the way. I'm not talking about you guys. Right, so funnily enough, we have the 7th house, which is literally relationships. We have Cancer, and we also have the South Node. So South Node of Cancer would be the 4th house of, no, the 10th house of Capricorn. So a lot of you guys could be bringing in a Cancer or a Capricorn into your life. You're also possibly healing a relationship to do with a Cancer Capricorn. The South Node is very much to do with the past, so you're definitely clearing a lot of that. I think you're definitely ready for a new relationship, guys. For a lot of you, you're really ready for it. Is there anything else I want to say? Nurturing your relationships as well, and you're entering or being present in relationships emotionally. So you're no longer kind of like suffering out of fear of not being loved. You're just being yourself, and it's like, if people don't get me, I'm just going to sit there and observe and not get into it. I'm not going to try and control or force or try to make that person understand me. It's like, do you know what? I understand myself. If you don't understand me, that is completely fine, because everyone's on a different level. You know, that's what makes human life so freaking weird and interesting. Interesting is a very subtle word for it. Honestly, I could say so many different words, but it's just, being a human is so weird sometimes, honestly. So thank you so much for being here, guys. I hope you have a lovely day. My rates are down below, and also I picked another card for you because I really wanted to. We have this one. Yay! Sprouting beginnings. New opportunities will be revealed to you. Yas, Queen. And also this is to do with, I'm hearing grow where you are planted, and also this reminds me of, what's that, gardening. Some of you guys are into gardening, and like possibly growing food and having chickens and all that stuff. So thank you so much for being here. I love you so much, and I appreciate you and your support. Also, I just keep hearing this reading. Please, if you want to, please turn on notifications, like the little bell. Do we still have the bell? I don't know. My intuition was just like, get them to put the bell on. I was like, okay. So any of you guys who already have that, thank you so much. You don't have to, but if you want to, please feel free to do so. Give a little comment if you want. Give a little subscribe if you haven't already. I think that's it. Also, rates and crystal shop is down below. Have a lovely day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Hello, good number 3. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get started with your reading. So we have opalite, lovely crystal. I love opalite. It is I'm pretty sure a man-made crystal, but it's pretty, so that's all that matters. Yeah, it's pretty and it has good properties. That's all I care about. All right, so let's see what's going on for you guys. We're going to start off with the Enchanted Blossoms deck, and then we're going to go into the rest of the cards here. Okie dokie, so let's have a look at your Enchanted Blossoms one. All right, so we have inspiration, lovely. So a lot of you guys, very inspired month. A lot of you guys are doing a lot of social media work. If you work on social media, a lot of you guys are being seen for what you do online. And a lot of you guys are getting like recognition. And a lot of you guys are very creative this month. You're actually executing all your ideas, which I feel like for a lot of you guys, I'm hearing that's quite rare. Also, does this have 2 colours in it? Sometimes it looks, yeah, sometimes it looks blue, sometimes it looks orange. Or like a yellowy colour, not orange, yellowy blue. That's really cool. So also I'm hearing like you guys are seeing things from a different angle. Like when my eyes are drawn to something or my hands are drawn somewhere, it always means something. And when I looked at that, it's like I can see like yellow, but then when I pick it up, it looks blue. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're no longer worrying about how people see you, because there's so many you're multifaceted. You have so many different parts about you. It's like, how can somebody know the entire version of me? They can't. So I'm just going to work on myself. So for a lot of you guys, you've gone through a lot of inner child work as well. You've done a lot of work on yourself. So well done, you guys. I'm also seeing a scene from Harry Potter where I'm pretty sure, is it the 6th or 5th one? I honestly don't know which one it is, but it's where the dragon kind of, where he has that rattle with the dragon and the dragon's coming out of the bank. When I try to explain Harry Potter, it sounds really weird. Like, imagine what it's like with a table read. Like, there's this dragon, there's this like rattly thing, and there's a bank, there's these gremlins. I don't think they're called gremlins, but you know what I mean? Basically, what I'm saying is the dragon is coming up and out. So with the aspiration, the dragon here is coming up, like he's looking up to the sky. So for a lot of you guys, you are actually really manifesting a lot this month. You could be manifesting a lot of friendships as well. We have the card of friendship. So for a lot of you guys, you are definitely manifesting a lot, and I think you're very kind of surprised. You're like, oh, okay, because maybe it's been like a really long time coming. A lot of people are thinking you're very sexy this month, like very attractive. They're looking at you and they're like, damn, I want a piece of that. So you might be getting that a lot this month. You're probably going to get a lot of messages this month, as well as a lot of mercurial energy. Virgo is all about Mercury. So that's what I'm feeling for you guys. There's this sense of like, I'm hearing picking up, things are picking up. Ah, right, the energy, I got it. And also I'm hearing like picking up a letter, picking up packages, something like that, like you're finally reaping the rewards. So we have inspiration, innocence, aspiration, friendship and elegance. These two are really funny because that's like quite a similar word. Inspiration, aspiration, it's like you're bringing in inspiration and it's bringing your aspiration up, like it's, I don't know, that doesn't make sense, but bringing your kind of like your what was I going to say? Wow, words just literally escaped me. I feel like for the aspiration, you guys are really drawing yourself upwards. I feel like a lot of insecurity around this group as well. I feel like a lot of you guys feel you're going to be dealing with a lot of your insecurities, but you're going to be really tackling them and really looking at them and being really kind to them, and really, I'm hearing finalizing them as well. So that's really interesting. This is lovely, this rainbow butterfly. How gorgeous is that? I'm pretty sure that's the lily. Yes, the lily is a flower. This is called an archduke. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. Yeah, so a lot of friendships. You might be meeting new friends through your aspirations and inspiration. I definitely am picking up a lot of mercurial kind of like third house energy, like Gemini. So very much about like communication, interests, social activities, things like that. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to get given a gift this month as well, like quite randomly. But if it's your birthday, that's not going to be random. But it could be that it might be like it's somebody else's birthday and they give you a present or something like that. It's just very unexpected, like a lot of unexpected, beautiful loveliness. Oh, we have more rainbowy colours. Love that. So we have near future. Expect arrivals any day now. Number 23. Presently, rapid, shortly. Gorgeous. I love that. A lot of you guys are really taking care of your body, and I'm hearing well done. I'm hearing clapping. I'm hearing that clapping as well. When they do that, it's kind of like my guys are like cheering you on. So a lot of you guys are dealing with the masculine, or you're working on your masculine side. You're really clearing out a lot of karma around masculines, and you're going to manifest a really beautiful relationship because of it, and beautiful relationships as well. Like you're really asserting yourself. So this says be decisive and take action. Yang, sun, heat. Number 13. Number 3 seems really prominent here. Number 5, because we have 3 and 2, which is 5, and then we have 5 again, and then we have 4. 1 and 3. So we also have trepidation, push through the shadows, unclear, fear and darkness. So what I'm feeling, a lot of you guys are just feeling quite insecure about something. Your insecurities might be coming up, but remember to really, it feels so weird, but I'm picking up just like holding yourself in your body. So it's really hard to explain, but basically I just saw, it kind of reminds me of that kind of like thing that people do at the moment, that like trend, but I'm just seeing like 2 fists and they're like kind of connecting together, and they're in your solar and sacral. Like it's almost like this is a solar, this is a sacral, you're putting them together and putting them on your body, and it's almost like I'm hearing getting into your body, and that's that masculine side actually. That's that taking action, like really being very present of your body. And this feels lovely. I feel like we're missing something. I feel like these two are bringing in something, but I'm not too sure. So we're going to have a look at that with the tarot and the astrology cards in just a moment. But this feels like, don't be scared of taking new actions. Don't be scared of trying to get out, like trying new things, getting out of your comfort zone. Don't be scared of going new places and things like that. And also I'm hearing, don't be scared of talking to people. Don't be scared of like moving forward with people. Don't be scared of kind of like letting yourself be vulnerable. I just feel like you're going to meet a new masculine at some point, and it's going to really bring you out of this kind of energy here. A lot of you guys are going for a lot of deep stuff, and it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's not gonna last forever. And you know, it will come to a point where you are going to feel much more comfortable in your body. It just might take a little bit of time. Okay, so let's have a look at self-care. Where are you in your self-care? We have meditate, number 35. Oh, we have 4. Let me push these over a little bit. Okay, we have meditate. We have connect with crystals. That's always my favourite one. Oh my gosh. And then we have deep breathing. Oh, I love that. That's lovely. I love the blue. She's really beautiful. And then we have make an altar. So wow, lots of spiritual kind of connections here. feels very holistic and spiritual. So the meditation, crystals, deep breathing and making altar, like that's so kind of ethereal. So a lot of you guys, they really ask you to connect to your third eye. I know my guys just nodded their head really intensely. They're like, yes, please connect to your third eye. So a lot of you guys have really been very kind of like away from your meditations, away. I'm hearing some of you guys haven't been meditating. I'm picking up a lot of you guys are getting found out right now. Oh my god, it nearly just choked. So, oh my god, something happened with my throat chakra then. Some of you guys are looking at new techniques on how to regulate your emotions, regulate your nervous system. This is going to help you get in your body. A lot of you guys need to get in your body. And also, can you see how similar like these are? Like they're all cross-legged, apart from this one, which I don't know if she's cross-legged or not. But we have like eyes closed, crossed, eyes closed, crossed legs, eyes closed, and then we have crossed legs. So a lot of you guys need to get your legs crossed and close your eyes and meditate. Okay. I feel like also a lot of you guys are being asked to, I'm hearing, how do you want to dedicate yourself to your practice? So it's not even about being spiritual, because spiritual I feel is just a way of life. I don't associate it being a religion. But I mean, that's just my thing as well. And also, can you see how there's this twirly thing here that is coming from her third eye and from her crown? Guys, I really feel like you're going to have a lot of information coming in and you'll really need to connect to your third eye. I'm hearing like you'll need to recharge yourself. So recharging your crystals, something that I do sell in my shop, which is always really handy. I'm not promoting it. I'm literally, you know, it's helpful. That's why I sell it. But basically, I sell selenite bowls and selenite charging plates, and they are so damn handy if you guys want to just charge your crystals and you don't want to have this whole like process of charging them. You can just leave them on this selenite stick or selenite, selenite plate or selenite bowl, and it literally just clears the energy up right away, and it's really great. So that can be a part of your altar or something if you're interested. That's down below in my crystal shop. But also I'm just hearing like maybe try a new way of meditating, or go out in nature and meditate. That's going to be really great. There's something else. I feel like there's something I need to pick up on, but I can't pick up on it. And that's probably what you're hearing as well. Like that's probably what you're saying to yourself. It's probably like, I need to pick up on something, but I can't pick up on it. So it will reveal itself. That's what I'm feeling. But I will have a look into the tarot and see what else is coming up for you guys. But I feel like there's so much kind of things in this reading that aren't physical. So it's so much about like your imagination and your intuition and lots of things like that, which is lovely. So let's get your tarot, and then we're going to have a look into your astrology cards and see what's coming for the astrology this month. I feel like, whoa, I'm actually I heard the word boyfriend really strongly in my third eye. Like, whoa, that was really like boyfriend. It was like shouted at me. I was hearing street, so I'm picking up some of you guys like that kind of street style. You might meet somebody who has like a street style. I'm hearing almost like, what's that new thing that people do? I mean, it's not even new anymore. I'm so behind, but basically it's kind of like that, what is that girl thing, that soft girl thing. I don't know what it is that, but basically I feel like a lot of you guys are meeting like quite just interesting looking people. Like they have like really interesting style and they dress really differently to you, or they maybe dress similar to you, and it feels like you're finding your group of friends. It could even just be that you're experimenting a lot with makeup and hair and things like that. Guys, you're meeting someone new. Oh my god. This is a clearing as well from the past. A lot of you guys are going to be quite hermity this month, which literally Virgo is the hermit. So that makes so much sense. I love Virgo season. Virgo season just feels really clear to me. Is this in the reverse? No. Okay. A lot of you guys are meeting someone new, and you're being asked to step into your power. And we have the strength card in the reverse. It's actually upright, but what I'm feeling is a lot of you guys are, you're being asked to step into your power. You're meeting somebody who really matches you. And I feel like this Five of Wands is really releasing a lot of the past. The Four of Cups is kind of sitting and meditating and sitting in your energy, and you're just releasing a lot because we have 2 5s. So if you guys are really feeling a lot of grief, just let it sit there and let it move through. Acknowledge it as well. And something that's really good is to ask what it wants. So if you're feeling really sad, you're like, what do you want today? Are you okay? Just like ask yourself these questions. Treat yourself like you would your best friend, you know. A lot of you guys are seeing you for who you are, which I really like. Like a lot of you guys are feeling very, very seen this month, which I really, really like, because a lot of you guys have just felt very much, even if you're in your hermit mode, it's going to serve you so well, because maybe you just need a break. You might be taking some holiday off, even if you can't get out, if there's like restrictions or whatever. It's actually a blessing where I feel like you guys are actually given the time of, you're given the time of day to yourself to just really look after yourself. And maybe you haven't had a day off for like such a long time, and you just give yourself a day off, and it's like it really serves you. There's so much blue here, oh my gosh. So yeah, a lot of you guys are really working on your career. You might be meeting a Scorpio, and we also have Cancer as well. So a lot of you guys may have a Cancer-Scorpio relationship going on here. It feels really good as well. It feels like discovery. Let's pick someone else up. Okay, lovely. So we're getting a lot of moon activity. So a lot of you guys are going to be connected to the moon this month. You might get like jewelry with the moon on or something. We also have solar eclipse, which is very much about seeing things clearly. We have a lot of changes in your career. You guys are going to have a career transformation. There's a new start for your career as well. A lot of you guys are going to get new career opportunities coming towards you. Then this might be somebody who brings you career opportunities too. I'm also picking up either bringing in a fire sign or you're releasing a fire sign, like a masculine. So we have Virgo, Mars, and we have the second house. So you could have Virgo, Mars. We have the second house too. So the second house is about Taurus. It's to do with money. So a lot of you guys are going to be bringing in a lot of money. You're going to be very kind of, I just had like a static sound. That's really strange. So a lot of you guys, like things are like heating up. Things are coming together and actually building tension. And it feels really good. The Virgo energy is all about like, I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. Oh my gosh, a lot of you guys might like singing. So the Virgo and the Mars feels like I can see things really clearly. And the second house is all about money, work, income, daily routine. So a lot of you guys are shifting more into your second house, which is very much about being very conscious of where you're putting your energy. And you're sorting out your money and it feels really good. You might do a really expensive purchase, or you might save up this month to spend next month, and be a bit more bougie in the month of October in Scorpio season. Woo woo, it's my season, girl. Yeah, it feels beautiful. So I feel like also you're going to learn a lot from Scorpio this month. It feels like a therapist or a friend, or you just find a Scorpio and they're like, wow, you're like, whoa to them. You're like, whoa, I've learned so much from you. It just feels like that awakening process. And the Mars, you can also meet somebody with Virgo Mars, or you might meet a masculine Virgo who just makes you feel really comfortable. It could be to do with career that you meet this person as well. So I'm just hearing a lot of clearing. I'm hearing counting your blessings, counting money. It just feels really good. So this is so random, but the last thing I'm feeling is I'm hearing a lot of childhood story time and like lots of childhood things, like child TV shows and things like that. And I also saw a big red bus that they have in like London. I don't know why I'm picking up on that. It could be somebody from London as well. But the Virgo energy and the fact that I'm coughing, a lot of you guys are working on your throat chakra, especially if you have Virgo Mars or you have Virgo in your chart. A lot of throat chakra stuff happening. Yeah, lovely. I'm picking up for some of you guys, have a bath and treat yourself. There needs to be like a sense of clearing for a lot of you guys, like get clear on your boundaries, clearing your aura, clearing your body, things like that. I'm hearing like salts and things like that are going to be really good for you. Oh, lovely. I'm feeling like settling down as well, like a settling down energy. So thank you so much. My rates and my crystal shop is down below. Have a lovely day and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Hello, number 4. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get started with your reading. So you guys have the beautiful tourmalated quartz. This is really good for shadow work and just kind of bringing out, it's almost like when you have a nose strip or a pore strip and you're just like pulling out the blackheads. This is basically what this is. It's kind of like pulling out all the emotional blackheads. I know that's such a weird metaphor, but that's just kind of what my intuition was like today. It's kind of like, let's be very blunt in this reading today. So let's get started with the Enchanted Blossoms deck, and then we're going to have a look into these ones. So I was really drawn to a lot of self-care. This reading, I actually brought out the self-care oracle, which I don't always bring out, so that's really good. So basically we are in Virgo season, and I love Virgo season. It's one of my favorite times because it just feels so clear. It feels like things are clearing itself. Virgo is very much about cleansing, and Virgos always focus on that kind of cleansing and health situation. So if you're doing a lot of that, then that's confirmation you're just kind of in tune with the energies right now. Or you could just be having a massive clearing, but it feels really, really good. This feels like clearing for you guys. So much clearing. Clearing. They just keep wanting to tell, they just keep making me say clearing. Like, what is with my guys today? So, okay. So we have patience. I'm hearing be careful what you watch. So that's to do with watching people online or reading the news or all that crap, you know, or following people who give you a bad vibe. So if you have somebody on Instagram or somebody in your life who just makes you want to curl up into a ball every time you see them on Instagram. I'm picking up such a Leo energy. I feel like I'm being so blunt and dramatic in this reading, but I love it. Yeah, it makes you kind of want to curl up into a ball and die. Guys, just take that person out of your life. I feel like remove them, unfollow them, just get them away from you is what I'm hearing. I'm just hearing get that person away from me. Then we have passion. Oh my god, this reading is so random. I'm picking up on like something from like Monsters Inc. where he's like, put that thing back where it came from, also help me. If you guys know what I mean, please comment down below, because that scene from Monsters Inc. makes me chuckle so much. I love it. Okay, passion. I mean, this is so Leo. So a lot of you guys have quite an intense energy that I'm picking up on. I feel like I'm being really dramatic and intense, and it just feels really freeing. It feels very creative, which is that Leo energy. So a lot of passion this month. A lot of just feeling really freaking good, just really amped up. You're gonna have a lot of energy. You might like skyrocket and then like dip down. To regulate it, I'm picking up on like vitamins and things. I mean, I'm not a health professional, so just be careful what you take and things like that, and obviously, you know, consult a doctor if you need to. But basically what I'm feeling is like your energy is going to be like pew, 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 like up and down. Hopefully you like my sound effects. Pew, 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 pew. Oh my god. And I'm picking up for a lot of you guys, you're going to be connected to children. I'm picking up on like a lot of childlike energy. Like I just saw like, you know, when I went pew, 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 it's like I saw like a little boy with like Buzz Lightyear, and he was like pew, pew, like that. It feels like a really childlike energy, and I'm feeling like a lot of you guys are getting a lot of courage from that. Like it's very like core rage. So Leo is all about that courage, that core rage, and core rage comes from the heart. So Leo is very much about the heart. It feels like your heart is like exploding, like you are embracing yourself so well, and it feels just so lovely. I'm picking up on pink opal for you guys. So I know you haven't chose pink opal with this group, but I feel like pink opal and kunzite is such a good crystal for you guys. It's like very heart centered, so that makes a lot of sense. A lot of you guys are giving a lot of gratitude this month, so you're really kind of seeing progress, which is great in whatever field you're kind of working on right now with your career, education. I pick up a lot of you guys are going to be going to school and education, moving into a new class, moving into a new college, a university, so that's great. So if you are doing that, good luck, and I wish you all the best with that. And for a lot of you guys, it's very much about courage, especially if you're starting uni. And this is a very specific message, so obviously, of course, not everyone's going to be doing that. You might even just be starting a new career or trying a new job out, and I'm picking up it's going to help you learn a lot about yourself, which is really, really great. The patience is really nice. A lot of you guys are just taking a lot of patience, taking it slowly. And I'm just hearing, please stop being hard on yourself, guys. Like, a lot of you guys are so hard on yourself. And I'm hearing this amped up energy of like, I need to go, 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 go. I need to fill my cup up, and I need to like self-care, but it feels very aggressive. It's almost like, go, go, go. It's like, calm the energy. Okay. Oh guys, you are like so fiery. A lot of you guys are so freaking fiery in this group. I love it. It's like, yes, queen, yes. Love it. I mean, we are just like coming out of Leo season, so a lot of you guys are Leos, kind of like just like being really like happy having your birthday, and I hope you had a good birthday if you are a Leo. Okay, so we have hydrate, health, recover and nurture. Give yourself the nourishment your body needs. Unconditional love starts with you. Only then can it be copiously extended to others around you. Number 47. We have number 7, strategy, aim and approach. And then we have labradorite, number 1. So I feel like these kind of cards feel very random to me, so I feel like almost like 3 different sections. So hydrate is very much about you guys, of course, hydrating. This is just your sign to give yourself some water, give yourself some nourishment. I feel like you guys might be doing something with your skin, like getting tattoos or getting a massage, or I'm picking up on like the hand, like massage, reflexology, something like that. You might be starting a new career in that area too. This feels like you guys are being very particular about how you are strategizing. Virgo's a really good time to get organized, so that's about that, I feel, and no longer kind of avoiding things. Like you're finally doing your dream job, or you're finally kind of like pouncing on the next opportunity. It feels really great. And the magic, the labradorite card, feels like you need to expand your energy in terms of your spiritual side. So if you're not spiritual, or you know, just, I feel like this isn't saying like you have to be spiritual to do this, but what I'm feeling is you have so much more kind of like within you in terms of your, like your, what's it, the 11th house and the 9th house, kind of like that energy of groups, like sharing your energy, and very much about kind of like higher wisdom. I feel like a lot of you guys have a lot of wisdom to give, but I feel like you're kind of holding it in. You're kind of scared of like possibly being bashed or hurt or being vulnerable. My spirit guides basically just saying, like, go for it. They're kind of giving you like a gentle nudge to just go, ooh. So maybe it's like, I love the noises in today. We're like, pew, 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 we got ooh. Oh my god, guys, this reading is so weird. Like, I hope you guys like it. I'm just so random, honestly. Oh my god. So yeah, I feel like for you guys, it's like your peacock with the feathers. It's like you're suddenly coming out. It's really interesting. That's so actually so fitting, because I have a peacock feather in the corner of my room, and it always reminds me of labradorite. It's such a beautiful crystal. Like, nature is so freaking amazing. It's just like, wow. Like, every time I think I've seen like everything in nature, it's like, boom, here's a freaking peacock feather, and you look it up close, it's gorgeous. So that's kind of what you're doing. You're kind of like seeing things really in detail, and like, I feel like your senses are going to be really vibrant. Like, you might feel things more, or smell things more, or hear things. It's like, whoa, how can I hear that? That's really far away. But it's like, whoa, you guys are really kind of connecting to your senses, and that's what I'm feeling. It's like you have all this wisdom within you, and you can hear and see things really clearly. But I'm hearing, let people know, you know. And if people don't really get it, if you have a lot of people who don't kind of get you or understand you, just kind of like keep it for yourself. And I feel like that wisdom will come out later and may actually help people in a lot of ways. I'm feeling like you guys have a lot of knowledge about a lot of things, and I feel like you could easily make like an account or some sort of blog that kind of allows you to kind of express that. Okay, so the music makes a lot of sense. This is kind of all the senses. The health checkup, don't be scared about this card, guys. This doesn't have to be anything intense. This just kind of reminds me that you may need to up your vitamins, drink more water. I'm hearing moisturize, like a lot of you guys may have like dry skin. Do you know what I'm feeling, which is really nice, is I feel like a lot of you guys are discovering and finalizing something about yourself. So say if you've had a lot of skin issues, you finally figure out what's going on, or you've had a lot of issues with your mental health, you're seeing what's going on in that area, and you're like, oh, that's why I've had that, or that's why that's been happening. Or it could even be something you had like 10 years ago, and somebody said something and you're like, oh my god, that makes so much sense. Massive loads of expression. You guys might be reading more. A lot of you guys are I'm hearing entrepreneur. Like, a lot of you guys are becoming like entrepreneurs, like looking in entrepreneurial books, like really trying to figure out, okay, how do I become my own boss? You know, that sort of thing, which is so cute. I love that. We have 26 health checkup, 42 read, and 37 music. I'm getting like an almost like an African music kind of vibe, tribal music. I'm not entirely sure how to explain it, but basically a lot of drums, a lot of kind of like sticks being bashed onto the floor and things like that. A lot of kind of very tribal, very kind of, yeah, natural ways of communicating music, like expressing music. It feels like a lot of drums and a lot of kind of like wooden things. Maybe what is a glockenspiel? I actually have no idea what that is. So I just heard the word glockenspiel and I looked it up just in case it was dodgy. It's not. It is actually a musical instrument, so that's really cool. So my intuition is like, yes. She's like, yes. So a lot of you guys might be learning music. You might be learning how to sing, or to sing more. You might be a singer. You might be somebody who's reading up on music. You might be learning how to read music. A lot of you guys are learning, you're really expanding your knowledge. It feels very much like ninth house energy, like a lot to do with like learning new language, learning how to basically expanding yourself, which is really good. And I love that. Okay, so let's get you guys some tarot. Let's see what's going on for you guys. We have shadow work. That's really interesting because group number 2 had that. Number 3, I'm not sure which group, but one of the groups had that. Oh, I love that. You're getting all the main cards. That card took ages to like spin around. I was like, oh god. There we go, Moonchild. We have the Lovers. Wow, you guys are getting so much major arcana. Wow, there's some big shit happening for you guys. It's really interesting because the Lovers came out for another group in exactly the same position, which is really interesting. And then we have the Star, which is really great. And then we have the 10 of Swords. So you have 4 out of 5 major arcana. Holy crap, that is beautiful. So this feels so lovely. What's underneath the deck? They keep calling me there. The High Priestess, lovely. So another major arcana there. And we also have the Knight of Cups. And let's pull one more. Which one do we want? These 2. We then have, 3, okay. The Hierophant, the 7 of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles. So there's definitely so much energy around the 9th house. It's unreal. Like, I'm really picking up on that. A lot of you guys could be meeting a Sag. I'm just picking up on so much wisdom. And this feels very much like that wisdom energy. They keep wanting me to flip the deck around. This is like you're being noticed for your wisdom. And for you guys for group number 4, I feel like you are manifesting some really beautiful relationships, which has taken their time, but it's in divine timing. So just be prepared for that. A lot of you guys are doing a lot of shadow work. You're seeing things much more clearer. The moon chart is all about you guys kind of really listening to your emotions, and you're embracing who you are, like who you are naturally. You're letting that come out, and you're no longer minimizing or shrinking yourself down or adjusting yourself for other people. You're basically just being like, here I am, and that's it. It just feels so gorgeous. I just love all these like patterns and everything in this deck. I feel like I am very kind of visual with this group. It feels very much like the senses are really being triggered. So a lot of you guys could have done a lot of shadow work or are doing shadow work, and this is just confirmation that you are ready for something new. You are preparing for a relationship. Some of you guys, it may take about 3 months, because I'm hearing 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. So that could be September or September/August, September, October, November. Okay. And it could be like December, January as well. Sorry guys, my throat is really doing something right now. Okay, so it could be the throat chakra you guys are really looking into at the moment. I feel like a lot of you guys are wanting to speak your truth, so you're possibly doing a lot of throat chakra research, like looking into a lot of throat chakra stuff. I actually got like a really kinky 18+ message right there. I'm not going to go there because this isn't an 18+ reading, but I'm just picking up on like using the throat. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say. All right. I really struggle like not to say stuff. It's my Scorpio. I'm like, oh my God, everyone has to know. But like, no, I'm not going to go there, guys. Okay, so we have first quarter. We also have Taurus. We also have Gemini. So you could be connecting with a Gemini, Taurus, Pisces. Also doing a lot of possible like counselling, or like, I'm hearing shamanic work. I'm hearing shame work as well. You might be working a lot on your shame or shame you have been carrying. We also have Society of the 11th house, lots of friendships, building connections, absolutely beautiful. We have Saturn. A lot of you guys are building a business as well. Saturn is very much about long, hard work. So if you've gone through a lot of karma in your relationships, guys, it's really coming back full circle for you. It's really, really coming into play. It's looking lovely for you guys. And I'm hearing like you're really like a lot of progress, and the new moon is so perfect. A lot of you guys are getting grounded, looking into your emotions, going deep within yourself. And I feel so like this is such innuendos. Everything I'm saying I feel like is an innuendo. It's so interesting. Oh my God, guys, do you guys have like a really like intense like sexual humor? Because that's what I'm picking up on. Sorry if you guys aren't 18+, like I'm really trying to make this not dodgy sounding. But basically this is all about the 12th house is Neptune, and a lot of you guys could dream about somebody before they come in. They could be a Taurus. They could have Taurus in their first house. So they might not even be a Taurus, but they act like a Taurus. So if any of you guys have a zodiac sign in your first house, then basically you could act like that sign. The last thing I'm feeling as well is you guys are really seeing things clearly, and the first house, I know I keep saying that, but they keep repeating that to me. They're repeating that to me a lot in every group as well. So there's going to be a lot revealed. Things are going to be revealed this month, I'm picking up. The first house is also about the body, first impressions, identity, self-appearance. You might meet someone like in a tattoo shop, for those of you who want to get tattooed or love tattoos. You might meet someone with tattoos. I also am picking up, you might meet someone who draws, or you might draw. And I'm hearing this is your chance to do what you're passionate about. Okay, some of you guys are thinking about selling stickers and things and artwork. Go for it. Okay. A lot of you guys may be getting, I'm picking up on a new animal. So if you want to have like a new pet or something like that, definitely go get one of those if you are really ready for one, of course. I'm picking up on like quite an unusual animal, like a tarantula or a lizard or a bird, a canary specifically, or a dove. I'm also hearing like a carrier pigeon. Is a carrier pigeon like for a messenger? I'm not entirely sure. But I'm hearing like a carrier pigeon. Okay, so actually picking up, some of you guys might actually have a pet bird with like a little tag on its leg, so you know where it is. I have no idea, honestly, guys. I have no idea what I'm saying, but that's what I'm picking up on. Right, Libra, 10th house. We also have Saturn. Guys, a lot of you guys are going to meet a relationship soon. You're going to meet someone, or you're doing a lot of, everything is expanding in your 10th house. So your relationship to masculines, your relationship to men, your relationship to your masculinity, your relationship to your goddess side, your relationship to your career, Everything has its time, and I feel like you are so ready to expand your career. You're so ready to be seen. I definitely feel like you might meet a very significant masculine who's really going to change your Venus around. Like, it's really going to let you be in that love life. Like, it's going to actually expand your love life. Sorry guys, my words are like kind of muddled in this reading, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. Like, your love life is really going to improve. And the Libra aspect, there's something there. What is that I'm feeling? A Libra aspect, you're really going to love your career. That's nice. A lot of you guys, interesting, you're finally going to do your dream career. That's really cool. What's the other thing I was picking up on? Career. And a lot of you guys are meeting somebody who's a Libra. Some of you guys might have a female friend who's a Libra. It does feel female, it doesn't feel like a male. But if you are wanting a masculine who's a male, like as in like a relationship, I do see that. But in terms of like the Libra, I feel like it's feminine or female. So I'm picking up saying you guys might go to the cinema and watch like a film that's really like, I don't know, just having like loads of fun, but it might be quite impactful and like, whoa, like life changing. You might go to the cinema with somebody, or you might just have like a film time with someone. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, guys. If you'd like a private reading, all my information's down below. If you'd like to check out my crystal shop, that is also down below. Have a lovely, lovely day, and I'll speak to you very soon. Much love. Bye.